I want to remind the boy that approached me through the internet. Through social anxiety for him. Why? Because he couldn't, as a healthy person. No one healthy approaches him ever. Excuse me. I'm sick at the moment. Why? Because I have an unhealthy baby already that keeps saying I hate myself through Cuban people that keep telling him the wrong things because they are jealous of the famous dark room that I am enduring. So they want to make the baby that they can all take out there and drag, not the kid, me, through God knows what. Anyway, they want to drag me everywhere with the new baby to prove something to themselves. It keeps saying I hate myself. They gave him or her the saying I am planet Earth because they think I'm that big. I'm not as big as planet Earth. The big mouths are already talking in the dark. Smart asses, too. So, she or he is getting me sick by saying the same thing. I hate myself. I'm already sick. The baby's making it worse. I'm disgusted by the baby. It's actually a cat that I adopted, that I let go after a few months because she kept getting hurt. It's a girl. She kept getting hit by someone. Who? I have no clue. I never hit it in imagination or in reality. I kissed it a lot, gave it a lot of love, and then I left it by the parking lots. She's usually around here under a car or something. My sick, twisted family likes killing animals. And this is the Cuban truth. They have santeros that kill animals for God knows why they want to kill animals, but my family's truth, I don't know what the reasoning is behind killing animals. Probably to eat them. But my brother took on the job for other reasons. He got derailed from basic truth. Because it's probably to get out his anger or something. He's stupid. He already did it to the first dog that he put in my room through his girlfriend, Cuban girlfriend. He likes infiltrating the little girl's room a lot, not to mention her personality. Infiltrating is the vocabulary of the Army or the Air Force, Navy, whatever, that his best friend has. He couldn't get that job because he's not smart. He didn't graduate high school. For being sidetracked into raping the little girl, his little sister. Anyway, he has to kill animals. He's so angry. Instead of putting in the extra patience and work to graduate like a reasoning human being, instead of doing the wrong thing over and over, reasoning like an immature kid, he has to endure bad moments in front of people, like wanting to touch them all the time, wanting to hit on the person that he can't have because he already found the Cuban girl, wanting to be immature and behave badly sexually in classroom because he can't control his big bad boy, his penis that constantly says, I kill her. I'm giving you everything. I'm not your mother. He instantly gets confused. But anyway, he already got in the dog. I acted disgusting with the dog. What did I do? I didn't clean her right. I took her eyebrows and I placed them on the floor. It was probably people around the room trying to imagine stuff on the floor, and I don't like that. I don't do that ever. I've never done that. Someone right away will catch me saying that and make me do the opposite. No, you won't. You're not me. Anyway. They anytime they try to imagine something, they're dragging me, my mom, and the dog spirit. Not even the dog spirit anymore, because they made her as a master number. They figured out numerology, the dark arts that no kid should ever go to or have to go to for anything ever. Basic math is good enough. Alzheimer's math is good enough for kids. Numerology is stupid. But anyway. She is there. She likes reminding me that that's her, even though I tell her, you're not a dog anymore that got killed by her father. Or ever. You're not a dog. You're a regular baby that got made out of the spirit of humanhood, who reasons and thinks right. Why would you relate to a dead dog? You must have done something really weird. It's probably not you. It's probably your father or your mother. Study them. Next coming here and blaming it on me. Anyway. That's the thing. The dark room. It gets a lot of heat for attracting a lot of spirits or commotion, energy, voices, imagery, whatever it is. It gets the jealousy tendon going. Not with me, with everyone in my family ever. Anyway. When your spaces are invaded that much, you start wanting to stand up all the time. I wrote a book. It's not even a long book. It's a short read, 79 pages. Basic common sense stuff for elementary school kids that want to have fun reading. If you want Alzheimer's, maybe, of course. That's the best writing I could ever do. I tried to write an equation through letters, not numbers. And that's another achievement that I was able to finish. It actually means nothing at this point because I see it every day. It's in my wall. Did I forget what it was? No, I haven't forgotten. Other people forget. No, they haven't. They think it's the biggest thing ever. They want to see in my room to stare. Anyway. So these are the basic 2 things that I've accomplished. Did I say I did in my room. I did it through my education.
No signal. 1. Please check the power of the external devices and cable connection status. 2. Press the input on your remote to change the settings. 3. For external audio devices, please go to settings. Sound out and change settings to HDMI ARC. Red button.
Which is the only education I've been able to graduate from. A college degree. It's just, in this country you have one chance to achieve something ever. It is the truth for everyone. Not only in this country, in every country ever. So that is my thing after my graduation. And that I've been in school a lot and I haven't been able to graduate. I did graduate from college. And after college, I wrote that tiny book. And so I get a lot of...
The display will switch into standby mode a few seconds for energy saving.
Heat. Not for the book, but for what I do in the dark, in my own private time, and the intimacy of my dark room. The book is ignored a lot. It actually pays for everything I've ever done, everything I ever owe. It pays. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Anyway, all of the first earnings went to the older sister. This is per Jesus Christ authority. Who is Jesus Christ? I don't know. He actually came to my room and fucked me in person. Jesus Christ told the publishing company to give the first earnings to the older sister that raped me as a baby. Imagine my annoyance at everyone wanting to steal the room where I want to rest, where I worked hard for everything. Anyway, the older sister has all of the recognition, all of the money. She still comes here to want to steal this room. She's a married person in Colombia with a girl. The girl wants to turn into Shakira. Through me, of course, because she gives me an attitude even every time she comes here. And she tries to be a fun, cool person. It comes out wrong all the time. Because she's using her mother's personality disorder. Which is, you're not as beautiful or smart as me. Which is the bully's way of saying, I have something you don't have. It means nothing. You don't have any value whatsoever for jumping on top of me as a baby and then having your daughter trying to achieve something ever. Anyway. Both of them love fighting for my room and my bed. So anyway, my point is that the boy that I had a relationship more than 20 minutes invented and envisioned an old-timey stadium where I could rest in Europe. And then everyone could judge me there. Everyone likes kicking me out of my room. They don't think I'm good enough for this one. It's mainly just one person. The older sister, jealous older sister. That doesn't think I'm good enough for anything ever. The one positive thing that she ever told me was, oh my God, you have beautiful hands. This is the only thing I remember of her saying to me ever. Something positive that she could ever say to me, ever. Anyway. she's too immature to understand what that means. In the present, she is 50 something, I think. She doesn't have logical reasoning of an adult. In America, she is okay in Colombia with someone else's better understanding that she went through to graduate from college or whatever. On her own, she can't achieve anything ever. She achieved bestiality by killing her parents a lot and me all the time. Anyway, she's trying to understand anything ever. She likes making fun of me and saying very immature things all of the time, and then making it look like I'm the person saying it. Whatever, to each his own. So my point is that the boy that because I'm not locked in that stage of babyhood, even though I reached Alzheimer's at that point. There is someone in the dark who's constantly saying that's not you talking. Of course. You know more than my parents. No, you don't. Anyway, she likes judging, taking over authority, parents' authority. The boy, especially, the higher up the authority of every artist. Never. Like dealing with every difficult situation. To be able to say anything he has to say, I'm the devil's advocate first. He's not the devil all the way where he hurts his mother all the time. No, he doesn't hurt his mother. He makes others hurt their mothers for him. So he ruins every home ever that he ever touches. Anyone he's ever made fun of in the dark or in the light is judging you in that stadium. Every protein that he's ever eaten will get made to sit there and judge you. Because all he does is use people to his fame. Because he's at the top. Saying I'm famous. Or reminding everyone that he's Leonardo. Not being able to kill himself because he's so afraid of death. So he makes others kill themselves. He continually shows me crucifying me in babyhood. Because he lost respect for me in babyhood when he bonds with my older sister. I'm the brave girl that gets laughed at. He lost respect for me with her. Beautiful stuff that he isn't able to understand. Ugly stuff, actually. He doesn't understand right with her. He stopped understanding. It's wrong to touch and hurt a baby over and over. So he crucified me as a baby a lot and chopped off my head a lot because he was angry at her or me or whoever it was. He taught me how to crucify my entire family for enduring rape for my older sister. I don't have to get touched all the time. I don't have to deal with disgusting men all the time. I don't have to deal with disgusting women all the time. You are the most disgusting one. I don't have to deal with disgusting immaturity from older kids or young kids all the time. So I learned through him to crucify my whole family in the dark. It's not real. Even though I want it to be real very badly. They're already, each and every single one of them is taking a seat around this room and giving me some sort of penalty for hurting them, even though they keep showing me their wrong behavior in kidhood that the older sister made us do. So she is hanging there at the top of the wall, trying to look at me, understand what I'm trying to say. So, she's a married woman. She doesn't have authority over the parents. That's what I'm trying to make her understand. Even though the whole world likes to spoil her with attention because she's the baby that's charismatic with the laughter. They all like to see her laugh a lot. They are not seeing the raped baby. She hides me well. Not just me, the rest of the cousins with the brothers. Whatever, I endure in my bed. I have the most famous personality gets jealous out of nowhere. And then he invites the list of ongoing unhealthy famous personalities that want to jump in the bandwagon. I endure in this room in silence, laughter, giggle, cry, taunting, immature personalities. It's basically hysteria all of the time in this room. And the older sister is jealous of these moments that I wanna end for all eternity. Not only she's not the only jealous person. Everyone starts getting jealous. Everyone unhealthy starts getting jealous, including the most famous personality ever. He drags everyone ever. Anyway, historical pattern, imaginary, name it. I've seen them all. Anyway. So they know, the concerned people, usually doctors or whatever, they know I'm arresting raped babies in Alzheimer's. They want to wake up my anger to show some sort of sign of life. This is the part that I get very angry at, because my mother instantly comes through and says, take your pills. So I am in a constant battle with myself. Not even with myself, with my fucking sister that raped me. And I keep telling her I'm not gay. And her husband looks through the wall and he is floored by her personality disorder. Coming here, and I used to think, it's just family feuds left and right. It happens in every home. And then I started looking at the monarchy, and then I realized they're all making fun of this one little family. Anyway, that goes on forever. The very famous girl eventually gets named Elizabeth. I don't know that name. I don't know. anything about that person. I don't know. I mean, she's so ridiculously obsessed with fame and looking good that she goes over the top with outfits and movements in the dark and in the light, that it turns absolutely devilishly horrifying. I'm saying all of this to remind her of who she is. No, she won't look like Alyssa. Of course not. I told her, I reminded her of what's happening. She will achieve beast looks. Leonardo da Vinci will lay in that stadium. Why? Because he imagined that after dragging me in every famous community ever. George Washington already went through this. He's waking up the newest. Innocent spirit with the gift of the God. After you figured out that masturbating is not right, you have your mouth where you can explain to others, I'm not forever. And then he confuses anyone by telling them, tell yourself. I don't have to tell myself. I understood I was rejected forever. I understood rejection. You are not understanding rejection because you are staring through your back or through your front at the only bed available in this room. So this is my little personal stadium that I have in any country ever. Because I have a notion of the internet, and I know the internet is big enough to involve every country ever. Excuse me. Not that I'm that big. I'm actually... anyone can find me in the internet. So, I don't need a European stadium. Old-timey. Yeah, that's his personality disorder. Anyway. The devil likes old-timey. The Satan likes the futuristic. Wow. I'm tired of immature personalities all of the time. I learned everything ever. I'm just doing what my father told me. Stay in bed for as long as you can. Here's the thing. The evil, jealous spirits like coming along saying, I want the hospital too. They're probably not telling me. They're telling someone else. And I come through and I say, I passed the MCAT, the doctor's test. Why am I hearing this in my room? I passed the MCAT and I graduated college. I have an idea of what healthy thinking feels and looks like. So, even though I'm a disabled person, I passed the MCAT. Even though I'm not in the past with my less than 20 mistakes masturbating. Because I remember every orgasm I've ever had. No, I don't. It's personal anyway. That's what they're not understanding. They're not understanding intimacy, right? Anyway. Any video I ever recorded, anything that ever gets shown through me is being shown by my retarded classmate from Colombia. I went to special school. All of these kids are my classmates are eternally traumatized and kicked out of their reality in a way that is not real. So everything's being shown by him, that retarded person that doesn't know coordinated physical movement rights. I already, he will endure until he wants, because that's everyone's truth. It's my truth too. Guess who's gonna take over? I'm embarrassed with him because he's a classmate. He's not a family member. I don't want him to take on that job anymore. The job will go to my daughter, the retarded girl. She doesn't know physical coordination right. I don't know that she knows common sense. I'm doubting human nature with a retarded person. No. She can do a good job of showing anything ever without touching or getting weirdly sexual. This is my little judgment. So the hysteria room where people come to laugh at the resting, suffering body. And little girls like to poke at, to steal it because they want to be me or for whatever reason or another. So the basic premise is to kill me ever since I was born. Kill me, get me out of the way, and then make me, I guess, somewhere else, or someone else can deal with me. This is it. Whatever you want to say to me or make me understand, do it now. Leave a comment on below a video, leave a text, leave my phone number, call me in my... If you don't know how to do that as an adult person in the real world, you have to think again who you are. If you couldn't do it in my youth, if you can do it in my old age, I don't know if I'll reach old age, because people are getting very jealous of the vision that I have of me in old age. They want to steal it and say that's not you. So I'm getting dragged by my dog. I endured 8 years at a table where I sat next to someone who looked like the Mona Lisa. A high school girl. I don't know if this painting was painted at the time when we sat, or it was painted before and then they made her. I have no clue. But during those 8 years, they gave me my dog to rape me in the ass because no one wanted to fuck me in prison. Even though they gave it right after I said bye. I said statutory rape after 8 years, and then I left, and then I left. With the dog achieved Charlie Chaplin looks in imagination. Will he reach it in real life? That's what we want to know. That's why all of Hollywood is around the dark road. The dog has to drag me everywhere through my ass because his penis is up my ass. The hardness gets stolen a lot by all of Hollywood. And then they try to get me angry for what we do so they can laugh with whoever. Because they're smarter and we're capable of nothing. But anyway. So everyone around is jealous of the hysteria room. They are so jealous that they want to get rid of me and not deal with me. Even though I'm suffering insanely. Might not seem like it. I'm not a spoiled kid. I worked hard for everything that everyone sees in here. Spoiled brats in Hollywood like to steal what others have worked for. Not only Hollywood, music industry. Name it. Ivy League school. There is one girl that won't stop stealing my bed. She is a PhD. She can't buy a fucking home on her own. She has to steal my room to embarrass her own education by making fun of everyone else. She's Chinese. Wherever the fuck it is, no one cares. So, everyone at this point is saying, that's not your understanding, that's not your voice, that's not you, that's me. Everyone gets jealous all the time. It's the hysteria room. They think I'm not capable of building a sentence on my own. Anyway, I don't care. I learned a lot through Alzheimer's. I made a lot of mistakes in the dark. That's why I laughed in the dark a lot, trying to build my own voice out of nowhere. I actually used my niece, both of my nieces. One of them is supposed to be the dog, the other one's supposed to be a chameleon. They're both master numbers. They have to master their parents at some point and stop coming here to give me hatred and fart on my pussy or my ass because they're jealous. That's it. Or laugh at my head or give it hatred or whatever because they're jealous. They see the little pink thing and they're jealous. Who knows what their reasoning is? It's not just them, it's all of Hollywood. They see me going through the internet looking at an item of clothing. I don't know if I'm saying it right or not. And they steal the image of me wearing it. No, I don't even get to wear it. They do it right away to steal that style that I want to create. and then say I'm better than. Not, they don't say I'm better than you. They twisted logic that this is the hysteria room that every boy and girl wants to kill me to. Have they would have a cleaner's personality. It's a personality disorder because they are not healthy. They think they're gonna clean up the hysteria somehow or some way. Not by doing something right, but by doing the wrong thing, like crucifying one of us or making us endure the same pain in the dark. It's already happening to you. To me too. Why do you want to make it worse? I'm supposed to be the grandma at this point. The young baby. I'm not a baby anymore, to be honest. The newest girls are taking on the grandma's job. Because I don't want to grow old. Even though I do act my age. A lot of immature moments with babies who are not able to reach understanding. And so a lot of immature adults in the background who are saying that's not you talking. So I'm between a rock and a hard place all of the time. Not being able to eat, not being able to enjoy anything because everyone gets really ugly. Even though I have a good attitude all the time. I present myself right for mother's love because I know that everyone deals with their own ugly truth. Going above Mother Nature is everyone who's ever made a kid. So, anyone wow. Being able to reproduce as a human, you had to go above mother's love. Mother Nature. Because no one is born knowing how to make a kid, how to reproduce. You learn from bad personalities. No one is actually. No one is actually supposed to know how to reproduce. Or masturbate. That's the ultimate evil ever. So, I have been doing with my dog. My dog is remembering everyone. He has no way of achieving masturbation. So he is going through all of my intimate moments. I'm saying it's less than 20. If it's more than 20, I forgot a few moments. I'm saying almost 30. That's not my day job. That's not my night job. I don't have to. Why? Because people give in to me. But anyway, he keeps repeating their mistakes. They are mistakes. People are not supposed to masturbate. So he doesn't know. I wish I could tell him some way or another that it's wrong to do it to yourself or to find someone else doing it. Especially your mother. The kid gets a lot of pleasure through the mother. Wow. So, I want to tell him to stop finding my moments when he's actually the camera on my ass, looking for all of these moments, because he has nothing. He was born in a very ugly situation, and then he is being kept prisoner in my brother's room with his wife. So he's there with them in their room. He has nothing to grab onto. He has me in that. Everyone is tired. Everyone in my family, of course. Not everyone else. I don't know you. Don't feel attached to my wall or my ass. You're not of my pussy. Even if I was, but then I got locked a lot, like more than 100 times with adult people for going too far. Yeah. This is the big personality that looks in my room. She's the biggest camera in my room, actually. She likes staring a lot and judging in the dark. She is not as big as my dog. Anyway. There are a few penises of my pussy that like looking through my history. These being a raped baby is something. Being a raped older girl, college graduate, is something else that they have to endure. I don't want to punish you anymore. You already got your punishment. Very ugly, very sensitively, motherly way in every way, shape, or form. I just want to end it by chopping my body in half and telling you I don't want your kid. I don't want your penis. I want to chop my body in half. Chop my holes in half so you know I don't want you. Stop getting cute with me or funny. I don't want you. Chop off my head in front of my father. I understood rejection right away. I don't want to achieve fame to have an ego out there. What could I possibly present? So all of this is getting enjoyed by the older kid, immature kid that still doesn't understand that they're their parents' pet, that they laugh at when they turn on the TV. So they can have heart. I have a heart. I don't have pleasure when I see I'm actually suffering. And then that gets abused to no end. So I want to chop my body in half. I want someone else to do it for me because I know that I'm a little person trying to do it and it won't come out right because I have so many people attached to me that don't want me to go through it because they've gone through it. They don't want to go through that. Why involve someone else to your suicide party? I have to grow the courage and the strength to do it myself. Eventually. Not after all the laughter, because life goes on forever. You don't know what life means at this point. All of the class, all of the laughter goes on forever. I'm not forever. That's what I want Leonardo da Vinci to understand. My brother. Every grandma jealous of my dark room. I'm not forever. The food girl's jealous at this point. She's saying you're not food. Dang it. No. I don't give you my secrets. That's what they do every time they leave me in my room. They go out there, they eat. The food girl got jealous. The animal girl got jealous. She is saying, she hasn't been able to say it yet. The alien girl from Star, that will make all of the Star Wars weirdos, will get jealous. And said you're not an ape. Anyway. I'm just gonna do what my parents told me to do. Lay in bed. I already achieved everything. My book is the gift that keeps on giving. That's my biggest job right now. Buy it, read it. It's a quick read. The best I can do. It doesn't mean you'll kill me and turn me into a Jane Austen, the author of Pride and Prejudice. I'd write it again. No, it doesn't mean that. It just means that you opened up to a personality that you hated at some point or another. Or whatever. It doesn't mean anything bad. It just means it's like any art that you see or or try to study. You have to deal with it. You give it your opinion. You like it or you don't like it. That's it. Anyway. So, this is my little stadium where I deal with everything until the end. The very end. Don't try to make me. I understood right away what you want to do. Not deal with me in any way, shape, or form. Even though you keep making. Ooh. Not just me, even though my mom already did it in the animal world. Don't deal with me in any way, shape, or form. In a positive, attractive way. Do it in an ugly way. I'm mad right away. I'm presenting my best self to Mother's Love forever. Just once, of course. And then she has to remember when I pass away.